Welcome to the Rustic Garden Homestead. This video is all about growing mushrooms indoors. I've been growing them outside. I've actually been working with North Spore or using their products for the last 5 years or 10 years, but I am affiliated with them now. And I want to show you how to grow their fruiting blocks indoors, really easy to do. I'm going to focus on oyster mushrooms and lion's mane mushrooms. They're really easy to grow. I've grown them before over the last 5 years, but now I'm just kind of actually diving full time into growing mushrooms indoor. I'm actually setting up a bathroom with a big mushroom grow tent and all kinds of stuff. I'll be doing videos on that. But let me just show you how easy it is to set up the oyster mushrooms and lion's mane to grow indoors. And I'll show you an example of what they look like as a pin and then grow and then the harvest. I just wanted to cut in real quick to show you what you can grow when you grow in the North Spore mushroom blocks. These are oyster mushrooms. From opening up the pack, I'm going to show you all the setup, but I wanted to show you what you can get from them. It's going to take 7-14 days, depending on what you're growing, to get something like this. They're absolutely delicious. I've been growing these for years. This is how your fruiting blocks are going to come from North Spore. We have the lion's mane and we have blue oysters. This is what I recommend if you're just doing this for the first time. These are some of the easier mushrooms to grow. You're going to see cuts into the video of the oyster mushrooms so that you can see what growth looks like. But again, these are going to come right from North Spore, and we're going to set them up right now. So first thing you're going to do, let's do the blue oyster. We're going to just open it up. There's a filter right here. This one actually has grown over a little bit. But you want to open this up and just set it up like that. When the air comes in, it helps change the oxygen and CO2 level, and that's how the mushrooms, your fruiting block, knows to begin to pin. So your mushrooms are going to pin. They're going to start really small, and I'm going to show you the growth process in the second part of this video. And your oyster mushrooms are just going to come out the side. These are side fruiting, which means we want to cut into a tight plastic wrap, which essentially we're going to pull this forward, have the filter right there, and then we can tape down the bag. You want to get out most of the air. You can use rubber bands to secure them down. Let me do this better. Tuck it under, and then go ahead and pull it down nice and tight. Now you have side fruiting, which means it doesn't have to grow out the side. It means that it's just nice and tight right here. We're going to cut an X into here. You have top fruiting fruit blocks, different mushrooms, where you cut open the bag and the mushrooms grow straight up that way. Those are a little bit more advanced, and please subscribe and follow me. I'll be doing a whole series on growing mushrooms. But I wanted to start with the ones that are more simple. Blue oyster mushrooms, and you're just going to cut an X right into here. Let's see. Don't worry if well, you know what? This knife is not sharp enough. Switch over to scissors. Don't worry if you cut into the growing medium. Going to cut an X to about 1 inch to the corners. And the oyster mushrooms will come right out of here. Now, you don't have to have it on its side to come out. You can let it sit like this. In about, for the oyster mushrooms, from my experience, 5 to 7 days, you're going to see them just start to pin. You're going to see little mushrooms. And they grow at a crazy rate. Within 7 days after pinning, 5 to 7 days, they're going to be ready to harvest. You'll see what that looks like in a second. You want to keep this moist. And I use just any spray bottle. Make sure it's clean. And then you want to, spray this, 2 to 5 times a day, depending on how dry your house is. You want them to stay humid. Once you set this up, you're just going to let this sit. It can stay anywhere really in your house. Light does give the mushrooms a signal to go ahead and pin. You don't want to put these in complete darkness. They're not going to grow. So, to the side of a sunny window or something like that. I'll show you where I'm going to put these. But this is set up right out of the bag, right out of the box, ready to grow beautiful oyster mushrooms. Let me switch out. And then for the lion's mane, same thing, just gonna open it up, cut the sides under. And I'm just gonna tape it down. You could go ahead, you know, depending on what you wanna do. You could put some rubber bands on the side. You just wanna keep the plastic really tight. Try and squeeze out all the air. That does make a difference. Having some trouble here with the rubber bands. And then I'm going to put another one across here. Let's see if I get the better size. We'll put two. And that really puts the plastic tightly into the fruit block. And you do the same thing. We're just going to cut in here. This is the lion's mane. You cut the X in there. Just give it a quick spray. Have some moisture in there. And both of these are ready to go. Both methods work. Make sure that main tip is to get the oxygen, the air out of there, and then you're just cutting an X in, and we can let them, you know, this is the top now. Don't get confused, that meaning you think you have to keep them so they grow out the side. They're gonna sit right on my shelf. 5 to 7 days for the oysters again to begin to pin. I found the oyster mushroom or the lion's mane takes a little bit longer, maybe 7 days. These grow a little bit more slowly than the oysters, but you're gonna see the process. Once they pin, it's really amazing how quickly they grow. Let me show you the growth of the oyster mushrooms. These are oyster mushrooms, and this is the pinning. This is the lion's mane. It hasn't quite started yet. Same process for both, and that's just a close-up. I mean, they start really small, but they grow incredibly fast. So once they pin, in about 5 to 7 days, the oyster mushrooms are going to be ready. And they're almost, I think, tripling in size. Every 24 hours, they are just really growing in an incredible rate. I mean, I think the process is beautiful. Rubber bands and the plastic, you can see the oysters a little bit, or the lion's mane a little bit to the left there. The plastic stays tight everywhere except where you expose the mushrooms to the air, where you cut the X in. Look at this. This is about 3 days or so after pinning. 4.5 days later. I think we're approaching the 5th day around here. The color's starting to change a little bit, and they're probably ready somewhere around right now to, you know, maybe a day later to be ready to be harvested. And then I think this is where I pull them out very quickly. If you don't harvest them at the right time, they can dry out and you're going to change color. But look how beautiful it is. I mean, I just love the process of growing the mushrooms. This is where I'm growing my fruiting blocks, just on a shelf by a window. They do need some light so they get the signal to pin and to grow. Check out the linked products for the different mushrooms that I showed here today and other beginner mushrooms that I think you can be really successful with. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out my seed shop at therustedgarden.com. I sell tomato and pepper seeds, only $1.75 a pack. All other seeds are just $1.50. And check out North Spore for your mushroom growing needs. And check out the video description and use my discount code. Thanks so much for watching.